Please stand for the pledge. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What's up, Carlsbad? We got a great show coming up for you today. To start off, we're going to have Surf live with Cash. What else we got?
That's right, we're also going to have Girls Lacrosse live and Daybreak with Elsa.
Awesome. It's going to be a good one, Carlsbad. I'm Wyatt Gora.
And I'm Sinead Estrada.
And CHS TV starts right now. Now we have a piece on Tano, a local pyrotechnic.
If you're ever in the village, you might see Gaetano out what looks to be playing with fire.
I was here with some friends and on a Thursday night, and I came across the fire twirlers. They do it every Thursday night as the sun goes down. We just watched. They asked if I wanted to give it a shot. I said, sure. Fell in love with it right then and there.
Fire twirling is a unique activity. With that comes unique opportunities.
I mean, it's freeing, to say the least. It's an example of emotion. It's a release, really.
To achieve this connection with fire, he must first not fear the fire.
I mean, you're playing with fire, of course. You will get burned. It's not an if or when. You will. It's just a matter of how severe. If you're afraid of the flames, you're more likely to get hurt. If you're not, a little tap by one of these things ain't gonna do much.
Even though he is just playing with fire, Gaetano sees it as an emotional experience, one filled with freedom. Reporting for CHS TV with photojournalist Cameron Fisher, I'm Adam Pomar.
Thank you, Adam and Cameron, for that piece. Switching topics, boys tennis is playing today at 3:30 alongside JV softball at 3:30 as well. Also, boys lacrosse is starting at JV at 6 and varsity at 7:30 today.
Attention Lancers, there will be a Lancerthon meeting this Friday in the ASB room 5004 at lunch. They'll be designing t-shirts to wear at this year's event, and the shirt will be chosen to print. Come out and support if you're interested. To kick off the show, we have Cash live with Surf Team. Cash?
Good morning, Carlsbad. Cash Money Versade live with Devin, Micah, and Seabass from our very own surf team to give us a recap of their last competition and to give us an intro of states. But before that, behind us is actually a live feed of the Tamarack Beach. And I think we could see Torrin Campbell right down here. But so, Devin, could you give us a sort of recap from last competition?
Yeah, we did really good. We had finalists in all shortboard, longboard, and boogie board. We ended up winning the whole comp and beating SDA.
That's great to hear. Of course, congratulations. Next up is states. Micah, how are you guys preparing for that?
Yeah, so we're practicing every Thursday, surfing a lot, and we really want to win this year because last year we lost second place to SCA, and since we beat them in this last comp, we're looking good.
Absolutely, and Seabass, from what I understand, or like Micah just said, we came in second place last year. We went undefeated during the regular season, and we beat SCA, was it?
Yeah, SCA.
Yeah, and so what can we sort of expect during the state championships?
Yeah, man, like you and Micah said, we've been going hard. We've been working hard at practice. We've been shredding some gnar. We're really ready to come out and take the big W against SDA this year.
Absolutely. It's time to bring a trophy back to Carlsbad. Do we got any shout-outs?
Shout out Coach Coop and Coach Blackburn.
Yeah, shout out Mrs. Davis.
And shout out Caden's mom.
Shout out Reese Hyndman. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cash. CUSD is celebrating National School Breakfast Week from March 6th to 10th. Come by the cafeteria and dig into some healthy breakfast options. CHS is having a resume workshop from March 1st at 1:45 in room 7104. Make sure to stop by for help making a resume from professionals.
Switching topics, Girls Lacrosse is live in the studio to talk about their season.
What's going on, Carlsbad? I'm here live with Varsity Girls Lacrosse to talk about their season. So, Allison, you guys have had a few games so far. Can you tell me how those went?
Yeah, our last game we were actually down by 4 in the first 2 minutes, and then we came back and won it 15-10.
That's awesome. And so, Alex, you guys have a game today. Can you give me some details about your game?
Yeah, so we have a home game today. Move that boy down. At 7:30, and yes.
All right, and Gabby, with the season just beginning, what are some goals that you guys have for your team?
Some goals that we have is just to bring that intensity and practice all the way to the field and to get really far in CIF, have some upsets.
That sounds great. And do you guys have any shout-outs?
Yeah, shout out Reese Rickliffs.
Shout out Lauren Lorenzen. Evan Rickliffs.
All right, be sure to come out and support girls lacrosse tonight at 7:30.
Thank you, Avery. Join us for Future Fridays Career Chat March 10th during lunch in room 7104. Career speaker will be Brian Musson, the lead gaming programmer for Rockstar Games. He'll talk to students about his career and more. PTSA will have pizza for the students who register for the event. Check out the link on the CHS webpage to register.
The Carlsbad Prom Project has begun. This organization helps provide dresses for high school students in need. You can drop off donations in the ASB room from February 27th to April 29th. Now we're going to toss it on over to Elsa live with Daybreak. Elsa, what's up?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Elsa Woolsey, live with Logan, Johnny, and Alyssa from Daybreak Club. So, Logan, why should people join this club?
Yeah, I mean, Christian or not, it's a great place to be where everyone's welcome, where you can find a great community, and it's also a cool place where you can have pizza.
That sounds good. And Alyssa, how can people join the club?
Just show up on Thursdays at lunch, and if you have any additional questions, you can check out Daybreak Youth on Instagram.
That's good to know. And Johnny, do you guys have any upcoming events?
Yeah, this Thursday we have club in room 5002. Logan will be speaking, and whoever brings the most people will get 3 Padres tickets to any game of their choice. And March 12th is Invite Night at Daybreak Church.
Make sure to show up, Carlsbad. And Alyssa, finally, what does a typical meeting look like for you guys?
We just come and meet in the room, grab a slice of pizza, we have a guest speaker, and then we just hang out till the bell rings.
All right, do you guys have any shout-outs?
Shout out Adam Kalini.
Shout out Mr. Tamayo.
Shout out Connor Jensen.
All right, thank you guys for coming on. And Carlsbad, if interested, make sure to show up.
Thank you, Elsa. Did you know that there's free transportation for anyone 18 and under? This program is offered under Sandag Youth Opportunity Pass Pilot Program. Link to the program can be found on the CHS newsletter. Carlsbad High School is looking for Austrian host families for their study abroad program. If you're interested in hosting Austrian students, please check out the CHS newsletter for the link to the host application. If you have any questions, contact Andrea Shuck at ashuck@carlsbadusd.net.
The Lanza Market is happening for students with small businesses where you can showcase and sell us your creations. Sign up at the CHS webpage. Now we're going to toss it over to Cameron live at the beach Via de Janeiro with the weather. Cameron, what's up?
Thank you, Wyatt. And as you guys may have noticed, we do have a nice break in the cloudy weather streak that we have had. The sun is out today. The surf is starting to pick up a little bit. However, we will be getting clouds tomorrow with a little bit cooler with a high of 57. Then the sun will make an appearance one more time for the week with a high of 60. After that, on Friday, we'll be getting rain that will continue until the following Wednesday with a lot of cloudy weather and cooler temperatures. So Carlsbad, be sure to come out and enjoy this warmer weather. The surf is getting better. The water's starting to clear up a little more. There are boats visible behind me with the low wind. And then be prepared too, because it will be cooler this weekend into the next school week. That's all for you today, Carlsbad. Be sure to enjoy our wonderful Southern California weather.
Thanks, Cameron. Now we have Peyton on the magic window to tell us about some places we can check out the tide pools. Peyton?
Thanks, Sinead. So I'm going to tell you guys some places that you can go in your free time. We are in the midst of tide pool season, and I'm going to tell you guys some places you can check out. So first off, November through March is tide pool season, so make sure you guys do not come and check them out during the spring and the summer, because the tide will roll over and you won't be able to see any cool sea creatures. So the first place you can go to is Swami's Beach. It is at the end of Encinitas, and many people love this place because of the positive vibes it gives off. Another place you can head on over to is the Cardiff Tide Pools, located at the South Tower that connects Cardiff and Solana Beach. Many people can come and play on the flat rocks, and you might encounter some sea creatures tucked away inside of those rocks as well. These rocks are also 45 million years old, and you might see some fossils. The last place you can check out are the Point Loma tide pools. People love to come here because of the rocky intertidal zone that the ocean's ecosystem offers here. You can see some natural exhibits that hold some sea anemones, some sea creatures, some sea cucumbers, many cool sea creatures. So if you guys want to go and check this out, make sure you go soon.
Thank you, Peyton. Coming up on tomorrow's show, we have a story on Kamari, a student who has been using track to help him out with football.
Well, in football, I always wanted to be the wide receiver, but I wasn't really fast enough. And to do that, I decided to do track too, and it helped me get a little faster.
Great story, and be sure to tune in tomorrow to check it out.
Have a good one, guys.